Hey, what's up everyone? This is Silver Slayer. If you guys don't know, you gotta click that subscribe button because I do tons and tons of giveaways. I just gave away over $1,000 worth of silver once I hit 40,000 subscribers. I'm doing another giveaway once I hit 42,000 subscribers, then another one at 45,000 subscribers, and we'll go from there. But the 50,000 subscriber giveaway is going to be monumental, astronomical, way more than $1,000 worth of silver. Plus, I post daily videos. So being subscribed is not a maybe, it's not an if, it's a must. I'll always keep you guys in the loop. Now, this video is incredible. One of the best articles I've read in a while. You will not be disappointed. We have a couple different things we're going to be talking about in this video. HODL means hold on for dear life. Do not sell. Do not buy silver and then panic sell if the price starts going down. That's just opportunity to get it for cheaper. Now, I also see a couple interesting statistics up here. This pandemic, the deaths we see confirmed around the world, 119 million. That's confirmed cases, 2 million deaths, 96 million recovered. United States, 29 million confirmed, 500,000 deaths, 22 million recovered. Interesting stuff. When I clicked on this article, I saw that and I wanted to share it. But anyways, that's besides the point. It does tie into all this, but the pandemic really just sped things up, right? Even if this pandemic never happened, I would still be posting videos. I've been posting videos for 5-6 years on this channel talking about the benefits of silver, how the dollar's collapsing. But this pandemic just sped everything up times 10. It's going to come a lot quicker than we expected, which also means we have to be on our A game. So silver's an odd metal. The crowd loves to hate it for decades. Right? The devil's metal, gold's little brother. It's a bearish market, bad investment. Put on your tinfoil hats. That's simply because they really don't understand it. But when the sentiment flips, it becomes a rock star. And that's the best way to describe it. Silver stackers always get the last laugh, even beyond gold. Gold, everyone loves. Gold's the royal metal. Banks love gold. Everyone loves gold. But the truth is, gold doesn't really do much. Gold isn't, I always tell people, precious metals aren't valuable because just because they're shiny, right? There's so much more to silver than just its shine. Gold, not too much. I mean, yes, gold is used in electronics and all that, but it's mainly used for jewelry. Silver is the exact opposite. Silver is the most highly conductive metal for thermal conductivity and electricity. It's used for everything. So a lot of people don't understand silver. They don't understand supply and demand compared, coming out of the Earth's crust compared to gold. They don't understand the history of silver, as silver was seen as magical back in ancient days because it could purify water. They don't understand silver whatsoever. So the people that are hating on it is really just a lack of education. I think silver's entered its rock star period, and it's about to generate a string of hits, and that's exactly what we see with the Reddit short squeeze. That drew attention, that put silver in the limelight, and now people are starting to see silver, understand silver, and see it's a real investment with real opportunity to grow. And it's about to generate a string of hits. They won't be back to back, but they will be regular with each subsequent one outdoing the previous, right? The Reddit short squeeze, which led to, a 2-day crazy period where APMEX sold out, wouldn't even accept orders, but it was only 2 days, very short-lived. I think the next time we see something like that might be a couple of weeks. And then, we saw a small glimpse into what's coming from that first short squeeze. You know what that means? I'm talking about an eventual new record high, all-time high, nominal high, followed by still more record highs. That probably feels pretty far off right now, but it's likely to arrive sooner than most expect, right? If you want to talk about crazy silver prices, we're living in crazy times. And if we were ever going to see a crazy silver price right now during a global pandemic, one of the most controversial presidential elections, throwing trillions of dollars in stimulus out, a short squeeze with silver, a shortage, supply and demand, Joe Biden winning the election, green energy stimulus, or the green energy revolution, which is throwing trillions and more out. Silver is used in solar panels, 5G towers, electric vehicles with Tesla. I mean, it is the perfect storm. The perfect storm. Like Bitcoiners, those who really understand will become the new silver hodlers, and they will profit the most. If the recent silver rout has you worried, then a little perspective should help put your mind at ease, right? You got to remember the bigger picture. You got to remember why you're stacking. If you're looking at the day-to-day prices, the day-to-day FUD, which is fear, uncertainty, doubt, right? You're going to get caught up and get distracted. You got to remember the bigger picture. After all, silver is a long-term bull market, and those never go straight up. The great thing is, this one is still very young. Gold already exploded. The volcano's already erupted. Silver hasn't erupted yet. It's still a newborn baby. It's still bubbling up. It still has had that explosive, that explosive, iconic moment, and that's when we're going to start seeing new highs and new stability at a lot higher prices. And that's when most people are going to start buying. Most people are going to start buying silver once it's $50+, right? We're buying it at $15, $20. They're going to be wishing they got in before the curve. We're in before the curve. If you're watching this video, props to you, because you are someone who got in before the curve. Most people won't be seeing my channel, won't be knowing about all this information until it's way too late to buy it. Then the pandemic hit. Silver crashed to $11 in last March. We saw that crazy 125 to 1 gold to silver ratio. And then it, recovered. The Reddit short squeeze pushed it around 30. But what we see is silver corrected harder than gold in the initial sell-off, but then rapidly caught a bid. In the last part of July rally, silver powered ahead and detached from gold. Silver's taking on a life of its own. We can clearly see the price action reflected in the gold to silver ratio, which had a waterfall drop from mid-July to early August. Then both metals peaked. What happened? I think it was during this period while silver's dual roles as a monetary and industrial metal asserted itself. Silver's the best of both worlds. This article hits the nail on the head. Stimulus, more stimulus, even more stimulus. Do you know how much different $1 trillion is than $1 billion? Do you know how much different of a number $1 trillion is than $1 billion? I don't even think the human mind can fathom that. Back in 2008, the credit crisis happened. We were throwing out billions of dollars in stimulus. That led to $50 silver 3 years later. Nowadays, we're throwing out trillions of dollars in stimulus, plus we have a global pandemic. Plus, we have a silver shortage. I mean, if that led silver to $50 back then, imagine what it's going to lead silver today. Think about it. And it even says, if you think about it, that was when the world's major governments and central banks went on a global coordinated printing and spending spree. With just the first 2 months, McKinsey said over $10 trillion in quantitative easing, or also called QE, and stimulus had been announced. And this is, Joe Biden's excessive spending is going to be detrimental to the dollar. Reprinting all these dollars, trying to make up for that, is going to weaken the dollar. The U.S. dollar is the world's reserve currency, so this is very alarming, very concerning. Everyone across the globe relies on the dollar's strength. That's pretty scary to think about what would happen. Since then, an endless stream of additional support and infrastructure programs have also been announced. The U.S. alone has passed a $1.9 trillion relief bill. In addition, Biden's planning a $2 trillion plan to help rebuild and expand infrastructure, upgrade, and communication networks. And then we're talking about solar panels, silvers, and photovoltaic cells, which is in solar panels. So we need a lot of silver for that. Lithium-ion batteries. I mean, new digital age, new technological era. Silver is going to be needed for everything and anything. Silver is sensing this shift, and on one hand, it's reacting to the flood of fiat money that will be hitting our economies for the foreseeable future. It's why the worldwide holdings in ETFs jumped by 331 million ounces. It reached over 1 billion ounces last year. That is insane. SOV alone had, and if people sold those contracts to get physical silver, we wouldn't have enough. Low supply, high demand shoots the price up. Silver Institute recently said it expects physical silver investment to reach a 6-year high of 257 million ounces. That's physical silver. The U.S. Mint sold out of American Eagles. The U.S. Mint cut off demand or cut off supply of American Eagles to these dealers. On the other hand, silver is reaching a raw demand that's filling its pipeline. That's why we've seen the Silver Institute forecast global silver demand to rise by 11%. I mean, they have to. And that would hit an 8-year high. So, I mean, if someone who was an outsider that saw this video, that didn't know about silver or doubted silver, let's say they came from stocks or something, or even Bitcoin, and they saw this article, they saw what I'm talking about, they saw the context of what I'm talking about, and they still don't see silver's potential, then they shouldn't be investing. Shouldn't be investing. because these are real facts. These are real points we're making. This isn't a conspiracy. This isn't an assumption. We're looking at real stuff, real patterns, what happened in 2008, real numbers. This is proof. This is proof. The dollar index is a direct correlation to gold and silver prices. We know throwing out all this money, these trillions of dollars, is going to hurt the dollar index. That's what it does. So a low dollar index, which we can guarantee is going to happen, is going to, in direct correlation, push silver's price up. It's a direct correlation. I think they said a negative 0.09% difference. That means when dollar index is down, it literally pushes silver up. So we can guarantee silver will be up. It's not going to keep it up, but it will build stability since we are also throwing out these trillions of dollars. Trillions of dollars. So, I mean, if someone's going to sit here and try to debate or try to argue, it's just not possible. It's not possible. You might find the only reason someone wouldn't invest into silver is if they aren't patient, or maybe they like the marginal trading in stocks or something. Or maybe they're not in a position to hold physical silver in their house. Maybe they don't live in a safe place or have an opportunity to, put silver away in a safe or whatever. But that would be the only reason. Because if you can do that, then you should be investing in the physical silver. If you can't hold it, you don't own it. It's as simple as that. It's as simple as that. And especially if you think that $26 is too expensive, it's too high for an ounce of silver, then you shouldn't be investing into anything, because that means you don't understand the value of a dollar. The dollar's lost 98% of its purchasing power due to hyperinflation, and it's only getting worse. $27 trillion in debt from the United States, and it's only getting worse. Something needs to change, and precious metals is the only answer. It's the only solution. So get on board or get lost. And I hate to say it like that, but this is getting serious, and the time is coming. You know how I say get in before the curve? That curve is sharpening, and a lot of people are going to miss out because they're waiting. They're on the fence. I mean, it makes sense. If you see this and you understand what I'm talking about, or you get it, or you can relate, or you see the opportunity, then you need to jump on board before it's too late, because then you're going to be kicking yourself in the butt. See, most people don't even know about this stuff, won't ever watch this video, so they don't even get a chance to make that decision. But imagine getting the chance, still not taking it, and then that's where real regret happens. That's where real regret happens. If you knew about it and you still didn't. The people that don't know, I mean, they can blow it off pretty easy because they didn't know. You can't know if you don't know. But if someone knew and they still didn't, that's the worst type of feeling. So anyways, I'm going to wrap this video up here. If you thought this video was educational, informational, at least entertaining, make sure to smash the like button. I post daily videos every single day. I kind of took a little 2-day hiatus. I mean, I made so much content leading up to the 40,000 subscriber giveaway celebration. So, the channel kind of took a little, because there was so much hype, posting 2-3 videos a day, then live streaming. Every 1,000 subscribers, I did a giveaway. So I'm constantly running to the post office. I picked 6 winners for the 40,000 subscriber giveaway, right? Some of them were for sending to Pakistan. I'm filling out so many customs, and it was crazy. So I kind of took a couple days to just chill out, let the channel, just relax and gain some steam. And now we're back in full force. So make sure you subscribe, turn on post notifications, because I always keep you guys in the loop. You cannot be blindly investing. You guys got to know what's happening on a day-to-day basis. And I got y'all. I have a P.O. box. You guys have been sending some stuff. You don't have to send silver. Nobody sent silver so far, and I'm happier than ever, right? It's because I want you guys to be able to connect with me. And if you guys want to send me a letter saying how you like my channel or whatever the case is, then go for it. The P.O. box is in the description. I'm going to probably be doing, like a P.O. box unboxing within the next couple of weeks. I think that's going to be awesome. It's going to be awesome. I cannot wait for that. A lot of other stuff, I have a members only. You can join the Slayer Elite. We have members only chat. Sometimes we'll do like members only giveaways, just fun stuff like that. Or if you just want to support the channel, that's, another reason you could join. But yeah, so, a lot of stuff's happening on my end. We got some more stuff cooking up with my graphic designer. Shout out John Optics. He's a great guy. He's put a lot of time into this channel. We have a lot of other stuff coming up as well. So Channel's in a very exciting place right now, taking stuff to the next level. I got y'all. Make sure that you tune in because you don't want to miss everything that's coming up, especially once this silver hype starts to really kick off. So anyways, thanks for tuning in. This was Silver Slayer. I'll see you guys soon. Peace.